Alright guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So, did a video yesterday talking about the tariff wars. At least that's what I called it. Currently watching it. Things change all the time. It looks like Mexico for sure is kind of following suit on quite possibly securing their side of the border. They're actually saying that they're sending 10,000 troops to the border within, so many days or whatever. Looks like the 25% tariffs that was threatened has been put on pause for like 30 days. So we'll see what happens on that. Looks like they're in talks right now with Canada. So it looks like there might be a pause on that one as well. So guys, with that, they're doing this whole thing about securing the borders, which the borders need to be secured, absolutely. My whole thing on this was the imports and stuff coming into the country, making things out of reach of people that are living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, so there's like a 10% tariff that's going to be imposed on China. And guys, like I've said, we shop at Walmart. Walmart is known as Chai Mart. There's all kind of different products out there that uses all kind of different countries using and manufacturing stuff all the time. One of my big concerns, especially with Mexico, is that if I remember correctly, and it's been a while since I looked at that research on this, Mexico makes bags for our IVs. Yeah, medical equipment, stuff like that. So I did see the comments of, hey, we all have to suffer a little bit to make the things better, yada, yada, yada. Hey, you know what? I didn't expect anything to flip a switch and everything being better. What I'm saying is certain moves that are dictated and moved upon, I could have phrased that better, affects low-income people. All right, it really does. It affects people living paycheck to paycheck. And, that's not even low income. All right, I'm back in the shipyard. Yeah, I was working up at the dealership. I had a job offer in another town. Quite frankly, I looked at it, and even though it's a lot easier job than being back in the shipyards, the ride time, the threat of oil prices going up, energy tariffs, yeah, I want to be close to home. I don't want, it's just this, to me, it made me feel uneasy being away from home right now. It's not because I'm terrified that World War III is going to break out, but I prepare for it to happen. Absolutely. Luckily, we got a smaller shipyard here in my local area. Works good. I worked there before. That's when my knee went out on me. I've been trying to build up my body as much as possible. Gained a little bit of weight over the past year. I know. It's because I've been working 6 days a week. So yeah. But back to paycheck to paycheck, guys. My income, sure, I make pretty good out in the shipyard. I'm actually there as a fitter now. I was a fitter there before. I love welding. All right, I love welding. I've been doing it, I don't know. I think I went to welding school 17, 18. Couldn't graduate till I was 18. Something like that. I went to a community college trade school, and that a trade course in welding. I'm a third generation welder, so I just love doing it. Fitting, on the other hand, makes me use my brain too much. I don't really care for that one. Mainly because one screw up can cost the company thousands and also hundreds of thousands of dollars. So you have to be on your game. Yeah. So it is what it is. I enjoy it. Again, the reason why I moved to the shipyard instead, it's too far out. I know how to do the work. I enjoy it. That yard's not as bad as the much larger yards I've been in. As far as the work and stuff, it's a lot safer. I've gotten older. So that is the updated news and information, because I'm sure people have been trying to reach out. I just got off work a little while ago, guys, and I wanted to check on the greenhouse. We got all kind of things sprouting up, which is good. We've got lettuce is going, spinach is going, cucumbers have sprouted, broccoli has sprouted, some carrots have started to sprout. So yeah, not bad for a week and a day. things are moving. I do encourage you guys to keep putting food back and supplies back as much as possible. I see the comments and stuff. Well, Trump's in office, is all going to be good. Well, Trump's this, everything's going to be great. You know what? I've already said this before. I hope he can produce half the stuff that he has promised. I really do. The country needs to be brought back to where it needs to be. The thing I always say, and that's a motorcycle out there, I'm outside, is that a politician is still a politician. I will not understand this. I cannot wrap my head around this. How people on prepper channels, because, you know, most of us are preppers because we do not trust the government. But as soon as a politician comes out and starts telling you what you want to hear, he is the savior of America. Still a politician, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Can he do some amazing things to this country? Boy, I really hope so. I hope he brings back the economy. I hope we start doing industry and manufacturing back here in the United States. I really do. Do I foresee it happening? I don't know. I prep accordingly as if it won't. That's why I prepare. I don't just prepare just to be running out to the store, grab some ramens because they got the new coop jab and they're locking down the country. No, I already had stuff ready to rock and roll for that scenario. And I look at this economic scenario. Did he cause the economic issues that we're seeing? No, he didn't. All right. Last time he was in office, I had a very good paying job. I had other welding companies constantly calling me to change jobs. Great for the economy. The last 4 years from bumbling knucklehead, no, not so much. As long as you're trying to get some type of weird surgery and have your thing chopped and tucked and everything, yeah, you got funding for that. But if you're trying to put food on your table, it was difficult. I still prepare for collapse. I do. I encourage you guys to as well. Just because Trump is in office doesn't mean you get to take a breather and go, oh, everything's going to be okay. Because those are the comments I read. How can you base your preps? How can you base the survival on your family on a politician, and now you're typing away saying everything's going to be fine? Trump's in office. I don't care who it is. If it's a man, don't trust him. My thoughts. Anyway, guys, I got some more work to do here. I got to do some watering and stuff, move some things around. It has been getting a little chillier at night. I might put some type of heat source in here because I'm trying to keep the temperature correct in the greenhouse. It's a work in progress. But everything is starting to sprout and move around. There's some late seeders, but some of them are some bigger seeds like green beans and stuff like that. So it's going to take them a little bit longer to actually start pushing through. But I'm hoping for a very high success rate on this. So far, from what I'm seeing in the greenhouse, the things that I have planted, well, the stuff that is sprouting, is coming up by the number of seeds I put in these containers. So germination right now is an all-time high, but we will see what happens later. All right, guys, so that is my talk with you. Don't give up prepping just because we have Trump in office. Don't. Too much deep state going on, way too much misinformation. All right, there's just way too much out there. Survival of your family is supposed to be top priority. Keep at it. All right, speak to you later.